set, and away they go from the 1200 meter marker. First one out is John Wick, that's on the rail. Turbo Power's right there, so too is Munchkin in between runners. Bob settled in fourth and about 3 or 4 lengths off the leader. Then we go back to Kalido's along the rail. Fast Duty, White Sleeves, Red Cap in between runners, 6 lengths off the leader. Racing just outside of that is Super Awesome. Then in behind those is Walled Garden. Further back in the field is Mescal, Grape Shot in behind them. Then came Miraculous Man and Circus Lights. They're about to turn for home. They're just on 700 to go, and Munchkin leads the way from Turbo Power, who gets a little bit closer in second. Down the inside is John Wick, the white blinkers. Then came Kalida. Further back is Super Awesome. Mescal's further back. Bob still got 4 to go past the 400 meter mark. Turbo Power is in front from Munchkin. John Wick's down the middle. Then Kalida, Grape Shot running on down the inside. Then came Mescal, and further back is Bob, but it's John Wick in front. Turbo Power looks to come back with Munchkin. Down the inside is Grape Shot. Munchkin's flying home now to John Wick. Down the inside is Grape Shot. John Wick in front. Munchkin lunge. Grape Shot. It's close, I think. Grape Shot. Grape Shot on the inside got up. Munchkin, John Wick. Then came Walled Garden. So here's John Wick for the moment, the white blinkers down the middle in front. Munchkin's in the orange running a cracker. On the inside is Grape Shot running on strongly down the inside on a Marco van Rensburg. Coming home well and nabs them on the line. So that is Grape Shot. It's number 5 on the card for the Mike de Kock stable. Marco van Rensburg, owned by Mrs. W.D. Jackson, Mike de Kock, Larry Nestad, Mrs. N.P. Malherbe, Dr. J and Mrs. A.J. McVeigh, and Volkerbosdrift Pty Limited nominee Mrs. Mary Slack. Very well done to all the winning connections. First 4 across the line, 5, 7, 4, 10.
Right, race 9. Marco opened the meeting, closed the meeting, but before we talk to him, Master K, well done, winning groom, 1,500.
Thank you, sir.
Win a good race, eh?
Yes, yes.
Okay, well done.
Thank you.
Marco, where are you going, young man? Well done.
Thanks, G.
I thought you rode a very good race. Mark, I must be honest, when myself and Cecil watched her, she didn't go down as well as I thought she would. I thought she would have gone down well. Cecil was preaching her the whole day to me. He says, I like Grape Shot, I like Grape Shot, I like Grape Shot. I said, okay, let's watch her go down. She didn't go down well. I'll be honest with you, my opinion, again. But she came back well.
Yeah, she went down a little bit stiff, you know, like muscle stiffness. And I just gave her a trot all the way to the start. I got to the back, I got off, I stretched the legs a little bit. I gave her a little bit more of a warm-up. So I think it was just a matter of getting the muscles a bit loose, you know.
Yeah, I thought she won a very good race. You said you wanted to ride a winner in those colours. You haven't ridden a winner in those colours for a long time.
Yeah, it's a privilege, you know. Mr. Campbell and Mr. Jackson.
There's no Mr. Campbell in this one. It's just Mr. Jackson. Don't give Mr. Campbell airtime, please. It's just Mr. Jackson, Michael de Kock.
I'll just go with Mr. Jackson then. But thank you to them. Thank you to Mr. D, to Volkerbos, you know, to Mr. Slack. The opportunities are well appreciated.
Listen, Marco, you do the work in the morning, and you get in the rides, you put in the horses in the right places, and they're winning for you. So, you know, you're saying thank you, but you're also putting in the work.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in the work, but the instructions are pretty simple, you know. Mr. D is not a oak that gives you impossible instructions, you know. I had a bad draw, he said accept it, drop it in, give it a chance to see it run on. And I happened to get lucky. I got on the rail and I got a nice position, and that just worked for us, you know. So at the end of the day,
and she was gutsy, Marco. Like, I mean, John Wick was on the outside and giving you a bench, but she dug her head down and won a good race.
Yeah, I sort of moved up on the inside, and I was probably going to win it a lot easier, and she started looking around a little bit, so I allowed her to drift towards SK. And once she got there, she put her head down and she won the race. So credit must go to her. She did it all right, and she's getting better.
And definitely got a couple of more races in her.
Yeah, I definitely think so. There's a lot to work with, and I think there's more to come.
So you open the meeting and you close the meeting. Well done.
Thank you very much.
David, I can't see you because the sun's in my eyes. Well done.
Thanks, Johnny.
I thought Marco rode a very, very good race.
Yes, first of all, let me give you the credit today for Mark riding 2 winners for us. Yeah, so it's what very fantastic for me, Johnny. Yeah, we discussed with Mark about his field. He told him, you know, Mark, you draw a 9, so it's no way to go to the front. You must try your best to drop in, and then let me enjoy the races. Whatever come, we don't mind.
And build up, yeah.
till wait till that's 400. Say, yes, Mike did. So for Mr. Jackson, I invited Jackson on this morning. I asked him after Brian this morning, that are you coming to the racing today? He said, no, you want me to come? Yes, please come to the racing. So what got something to do. I said, okay, it's fine. So let me give it a credit for all owners that are involving on this filly. It's a very nice filly, Johnny, just got some issues, so we are trying to building everything. Remember, we're rating this filly from the beginning. Absolutely, yeah. That is looking as a very good filly.
It's going to be a nice filly.
Yes,
she had a lot of promise in the beginning.
Yeah, like good family, relative, stuff like that. So we are rating from the days here that she's a very nice filly, but you will end up got some issues. So thanks for the all connection, Mark, Jackson, my boss, Markville and Nestat, all connection of those owners for the support that always giving to us. So I appreciate a lot. And then thanks so much for my team that are helping us in the morning to do the work, Washington TV, back at home, Vengi, Madam, and you also, Mr. Johnny, and my boss probably are helping to winning this race. Of course, also you got a share. So definitely, yeah. And thanks so much for our sponsor, Betway, who always keep supporting our team, always behind the stable. So we are helping Mr. Johnny for the winner. Thanks for him and the two winners for the day. It meant a lot for us, Johnny.
Very well done, David.
Thanks so much, Johnny.
Yeah. Well done to Wayne Jackson. Well done to Larry Nestat, Wilgebosdrift, Dr. McVeigh, Michael, Mary Slack. Well done to them. Unfortunately, we can't see you. Cecil, what did you think of the meeting?
The meeting was tremendous, and I think today was actually a treat, not only from a neckline point of view, but also from a just a vibe and a just nice autumnal afternoon, really brightened up by all the people that were here.
The syndicates, especially the syndicates guys.
Syndicates, the Judgment Day Syndicate, the, what do you call it, syndicate?
The Fabian Habib
Money
team.
Heist Syndicate and the Fabian Habib Syndicate. And no, just generally a nice vibe, and I tell you what, the future can only be bright.
Yeah, absolutely. The guys all came to the races today. It was a beautiful autumn day at Turffontein, and I think the horses showed up well, and then we had some good racing, some good finishes.
Yes.
Cecil preached the Grape shop the whole day, but he didn't back it.
We preached a few horses, but this one came through, and unfortunately we didn't back it, but you can't win them all. Let's just round up the season. Yes. Let's talk about next week.
Yeah, next week's going to be a nice, a good meeting, Cecil. I think there's some nice horses going to be nominated.
4 graded features?
4 graded features. I think it's our final
feature meeting.
Before we get into our real cold and miserable winter. But there's going to be, guys, whoever's around Turffontein, please make your way down next week. There's going to be some proper racing.
Johnny's been our man, and of course his valuable input, not only from a horseflesh point of view, but generally some insights that we don't normally have is most appreciated, and we look forward to more of that as the weeks and the months draw on. From the crowd here at Turffontein, I say crowd by the afternoon, the way it started and yes. The way it's ended, it certainly has turned out to be a bit of a crowd. On the behalf of the entire team, your friend Alex Ferguson in the OB van.
In the OB van, Alex, thank you very much.
And all the guys, Mabel, everybody, thanks so much. We will see you again on a Thursday before we build up to the big one on a Saturday. Johnny, you have a wonderful evening, and we see you, I think, on Thursday.
I think so.
Thank you so much. That's from me and Johnny. It is goodbye.